Hello and welcome to Diecast Restos. I'm Jason and this is a Lesney Matchbox No. 28B Thames Trader Compressor Truck. It was part of the series from 1959 until 1964. It replaced the smaller Bedford-based compressor truck, which is an almost identical design. Here is a Thames compressor in mint condition. And this is a real Trader with an air compressor attached. The 28B was painted in yellow throughout its production run. It had silver trim applied to the headlights, grille, raised bonnet grille, front bumper and rear compressor grille. The rear grille trim was later omitted. The vast majority of castings had black plastic wheels fitted, though rare, valuable versions exist with grey plastic wheels. Bases were black and riveted on at the front, with a split rivet at the back, which I use pliers to unclip. Owing to the intricate compressor detailing, there were several casting modifications made to the rear section of the truck. The area between the engine and the radiator was infilled. The cast later flashed over above the engine, and a brace can be seen on some versions between the cylinders at the front of the compressor. The cab section was borrowed on the 1960 13C Thames Trader wreck truck. Unlike the 13C, this model had only a single set of rear wheels, where the compressors were doubled up, filling in the wide rear arches. The 28B was replaced by the Jaguar Mark X at 28C in 1964. I'd previously talked about the Thames Trader when I restored a 13C in June 2021, but briefly, the Trader was manufactured by Ford of Britain from 1957 until 1965. The design was reminiscent of the 1950s Ford C-Series trucks. Its weight covered the 2 to 7 ton range. But anyway, onto the work I've done so far to the casting. The body and chassis have now both been primed ready for paint. In the meantime, I straighten and polish any rust off of the axles, cleaning the plastic wheels, and then the dry primer is ready to be painted over. Black has been applied across the base piece, and the body receives Tamiya TS47 Chrome Yellow. Here the shade looks a touch lighter than it appeared originally, but once it has dried, it will look much closer to how it should. The plastic wheels receive a gloss coat of Citadel Nuln. Then the front wheels are attached to the base. Molotow chrome is applied to the ends of the front axles. While I've got my pen out, I draw on the full complement of silver trim detailing. That includes this smaller bonnet grille, the headlights, the interconnecting lower grille, messily getting some on the bumper, but that is yet to be chromed itself. Then I do the bumper. And lastly, the square grille section of the compressor at the rear. Next, I reattach the base ahead of refitting the rear wheels. The base plate clips in over the rear split rivet and also the front post, before it is secured with an M2 screw. I reattach the four wheels, then I can chrome the rear axle to complete the build. So here's how the 28B Thames Trader Compressor Truck looked before I tackled it. I've never come across a particularly broken one of these. They're only ever really missing paint or perhaps wheels, despite the intricate components of the compressor. This one just needed a bit of a repaint to brighten it up and bring it back to its best. I really like the double rear wheels on this casting, and it's a shame that it wasn't implemented on more castings in the range. But anyway, here's mine now. I think that the TS47 Chrome Yellow has proved to be a worthy match to the original shade. It takes about 3 coats to get the full coverage, but it is still a little thin in the nooks and crannies of the compressor unit. I think the wheels look superb after a wash and gloss coating, while that square grille at the back dominates the flat surface. The chrome on the axle ends really stands out as the turntable revolves, and coming into shot now, the front end chrome detailing equally grabs you. The design of the Thames cab gives the model so much character, a bit more so than its Bedford predecessor. Anyway, that is all from me for today. If you enjoyed this restoration, leave a like and send me a comment. Make sure you subscribe to keep up with my weekly releases. All that leaves me to say is thank you for watching, and I'll see you again for the next one. Bye for now.